Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest music nerd here. Nice to meet you, if this is your first time watching. This is the Needle Drop, where we blah 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 blah. Bleh, 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 bleh. It's album review time. The Kills, Blood Pressures. These guys are an English outfit. This is their fourth LP. Back in the early 2000s, musical duos who were reviving blues rock and garage rock were a hot commodity between the White Stripes, the Black Keys, and the Kills. These three bands that I mentioned all have their respective styles, takes on the genres that influence them, and images too. But time and time again, the Kills have just been my least favorite, and the issues that I've had with their past LPs kind of continue on to this album. I would figure the Kills would be my favorite band of the three. They're willing to get dirtier than a lot of groups playing this style of music, experimenting a lot with noise, guitar effects, distortion, keeping the drums really simple and rudimentary. But I guess what keeps the Kills from clicking with my cranium is just the attitude that comes with this album not really agreeing with me. Some people would call it cool, oh they act so cool. I would say it's more tortured, or maybe trying to be tortured. It's just dark music with a dark attitude, and I've heard and loved plenty of music that tries to go that route. But the moodiness the Kills lace into their music has always struck me as something that doesn't have much more to it outside of some black clothes and extra eyeshadow. And maybe that's intentional. Maybe that's as far down into the abyss as the band would like to go. I'm not knocking them for that. I'm just saying that's not something that really appeals to me. That's all. And maybe I'm knocking on their style too much. But the thing is, there's nothing really here musically or sonically on this album that pulls my attention away from that. Much of the time on this LP, the songwriting really underwhelms me or just doesn't hit me as memorable. There are only a few tracks on here that really left a mark on me. DNA has a really great groove. That track is just sexy for back of a letter word. Back of a letter word. For lack of a better word. And The Last Goodbye, despite some lyrics that I don't really like, has a great vocal delivery from Alison Mosshart. Really heartfelt, something I felt like I was sympathizing with. But outside of those songs, I'm just either disliking or just kind of so-so with the tracks on this album. I don't feel what the Kills do is terrible or offensive. It's just not for me. I'm feeling a strong 4 to a light 5 on this LP. People ask me all the time stuff like, Anthony, how can you like blah ba da da when you don't like or do like ba da 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 ba da? And honestly, I wonder that too. I don't know. If I had all the answers, I'd be a rich man. But all we can do now is just ask Cal Chuchesta what he thinks of the Kills. Murder's illegal! Don't we all? Anthony Fantano, the Kills, Blood Pressures, forever.